Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the move today. Joining us now is Bloomberg News cross-asset reporter Emily Grafeo. You're looking at shares of Walmart. We've been talking about this all day. What's going on there?
I know. I hope you guys aren't sick of talking about Walmart. Maybe everyone on Wall Street is. But yeah, I mean, this was really the big earnings of potentially the week. Walmart, ticker WMT. The stock dropped. That's kind of why I think it grabbed everyone's attention today. It was the second worst performer in the S&P 500. It was the biggest intraday drop since March in the shares. They actually closed down about 5%. It was a rare profit miss. So they missed expectations on profit for the first time in 3 years. And then the big question with Walmart was we have all these tariffs potentially. How is that going to trickle down to retail companies? And actually, it seems like the company itself is absorbing the tariffs more than them passing them on to the consumer. So if you read our Bloomberg News story, it says tariffs have started to materialize at Walmart in higher prices, but the impact has been limited. Prices rose 1% in the US during the quarter. So you would have expected if the company was really passing the costs of tariffs on to consumers, you'd see a much bigger number than just 1%.
Okay, so that's Walmart for us. Dayforce is also a company that you're watching.
Dayforce is a human resources software provider, back office for, I guess, every business. The ticker is Day,
and it's
D-A-Y.
in the S&P 500.
Yeah, it's also in the S&P 500.
Was.
Oh, is it getting?
No, I mean, if it gets bought out and taken private.
Right. Oh, yes, that's true.
It will be gone.
It will be gone. And that's exactly why it was up. It was up 2% today. It's up about 30% over the last 4 days. And this is all on Deal News. Thoma Bravo will take them private for $7 a share in cash. And then we also got news that now Goldman Sachs is getting involved. They committed a $6 billion debt financing package to support the acquisition. So this is just very big names on Wall Street getting involved.
What I think is so interesting about this is our Bloomberg News team with the scoop earlier this week about this. And that's the day that you saw the stock close 26% higher. Tuesday it fell. Then Wednesday it was up by 3%. Today up by 2.4%. So a lot of the upside was earlier in the week before that Thoma Bravo actually talked about this.
Yes. So the price, the $70 a share in cash, represents a roughly 32% premium to the price before Bloomberg News had scooped that this deal was in the works.
So I want to get to what has been a really interesting story that we've been talking about today.
Yes.
Cracker Barrel. Tell us what's going on there and why we saw declines today.
And no, we are not bored of talking about this story.
No, we're not. Good.
Because I still don't get it.
I saw this story and I was Business Week is going to love this. Cracker Barrel, ticker CBRL. It was down as much as 15% today. It closed the day down 7%. It's because they're redesigning their logo. And by the way, the stock has fallen for the last 5 days. They're redesigning their logo. They're stripping out every element that made Cracker Barrel that kind of old farmhouse aesthetic. And they just made it this very modernized Cracker Barrel logo. It's just the text and a yellow circle. Now, this has become politicized. Donald J. Trump weighed in on X about the changes, but I don't
Donald Trump Jr. or the president?
Oh, I'm sorry, Donald Trump Jr. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Maybe the president will also weigh in. So of course it's now becoming politicized, but we don't even need to focus on that. I think we should focus on the fact that they remodeled, they changed their logo. People on social media are really upset, and the shareholders obviously don't like the change.
I mean, I think people get so used to just having something that they're used to, right? So I think maybe that's not everyone loves change, and we're seeing that reflected here in the trade. But
does it affect the company's stock price? I mean, we talked about this.
People are going.
Well, Michael Halen at Bloomberg Intelligence has a note out, and he says it's not like what happened with Anheuser-Busch and the marketing stuff earlier. This is not going to affect the company for an extended period of time. Right. But still, the stock has been taking a hit.
But a lot of the commentary has also been that they feel as though this may appeal to younger audiences, ditching the rocking chair.
Okay.
So
it's just a logo.
People
it's a logo.
Are very upset. No, but it's not just the logo. They remodeled their interiors about a year ago. Okay. So this is part of a broader rebrand and you look at what people are saying on Reddit, on our Cracker Barrel, because Cracker Barrel has really intense fans. What in the world is this? They basically took down all the farmhouse tchotchkes. They added these like bright fluorescent lights that, I mean, I wouldn't want to go in there. Someone else said, I've been going to Cracker Barrel for 49 years since I was a kid with my grandmother. And like, it's just the redesign. They don't agree with it.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.